This week on The Splash, we join a graduating class of 2018. Then we take a look at Apple Island. And later we enjoy the first annual food truck rally. The Splash is a production of Civic Center TV. We're a news magazine that covers everything from local news to feature stories, all so that we can bring you the latest from the greater West Bloomfield area. And now, let's dive into The Splash. Welcome to The Splash. I'm your host, Sheena Monnin, and as always, thank you for joining us. West Bloomfield recently celebrated a local graduating class of 2018. We sent Splash reporter Tyler Keeft to explore the occasion.
Another school year has passed, and with that, the West Bloomfield School District says goodbye to another class of students. The summer is always beautiful in greater West Bloomfield. With the sun glowing, the community flocks to the outdoors to enjoy the hallmark season in our area. For the West Bloomfield School District, this time of year is one that is much more sentimental. Recently, the West Bloomfield High School class of 2018 completed their secondary education, celebrating a wealth of accomplishments and sending one another off onto the journey of life. The class of 2018 was a group of students that was truly unique. They reached academic peaks that continue to make our local schools some of the most revered in the nation. They stood up for what they thought was right, and they stood up for each other. And so, as the school district, the students, their friends, and their families celebrated their rites of passage into adulthood, our community comes to that annual moment of reflection. Our graduates are a model of our community, and one that West Bloomfield can become even prouder of as the years go on. As our local graduates move on to their next chapter, so does our community, as we continue to provide knowledge to our youth, all the while learning just as much from them as they do from us. Congratulations to the class of 2018. From West Bloomfield High School, I'm Tyler Keeft, reporting for The Splash.
To find out more, you can visit civiccentertv.com/WBHS Graduation 2018. Apple Island has many hidden treasures for explorers of all ages. Recently, a group of school students set out on their own adventure filled with learning. Reporter Ryan Younglove has the story.
Recently, Gretschko Elementary's second grade classes went on their field trip to Apple Island, where they would plant a tree, which hasn't been done in many years on the island. The trip started off at the Historical Society, where the young students were given a brief lesson on the history of the area, along with the history of Apple Island. From there, the kids got on the bus and went to the launch site, where they took pontoon boats over to Apple Island. There, the kids were taught more history of the island and about the people that once lived there. They ventured down trails and saw the historical sites of the island. Finally, they got to the dig site, where an apple tree was planted and will stay for many years. The students were excited and look forward to seeing the tree grow in the years to come. This has been Ryan Younglove, reporting for The Splash.
For more information, feel free to stop by our website at civiccentertv.com/WBSD Apple Island. Still to come, we enjoy the success of the food truck rally, and then we take a look at a new episode of Sidewalk Talk.
Don't go away. You're watching The Splash on Civic Center TV. now, back to The Splash on Civic Center TV.
Welcome back to The Splash. I'm your host, Sheena Monnin. There was food, fun, some of our favorite local vendors, and lots of donations made to the West Bloomfield Youth Assistance during the first food truck rally. I was on hand with Civic Center TV and our very own 89.3 WBLD, the all-new Lakes FM, to see the community come together for this special occasion. The food truck rally brought members of the community together to raise money for West Bloomfield Youth Assistance. The event was a refreshing way to spend an evening, and families were out enjoying the food trucks, bounce houses, live music, local shopping vendors, and more. Coming together to help our youth is one of the things West Bloomfield Township does very well. And with an overwhelming attendance and positive support from attendees, the food truck rally demonstrated this community's commitment to helping each other. We will look forward to many more outstanding events to support our local youth in the future. For more information on the food truck rally, visit civiccentertv.com/food truck rally. Now it's time for another episode of Sidewalk Talk, where Samana Sheik spoke to Greater West Bloomfield residents to find out their thoughts on a new topic.
My favorite shoes are my Coach loafers. What are your favorite kicks?
Flip-flops, because they're comfortable and it means warm weather's here.
Nikes, because they are probably the toppest brand of all time, and they're really, really comfortable, and I can get around doing athletic stuff.
Sandals.
Why do you like sandals?
Because they're really comfortable.
My sneakers. I wear them all the time. I'm kind of a gym rat.
My slippers, because they are so comfortable.
Alpha Bounces, because they're just comfortable.
I own these Nike, they're called Hurashis. They're like a sport casual shoe. They're like a tan color. They're just really different patterns and material on them. That everybody really likes them, so I think they're pretty cool.
What is your favorite pair of shoes that you own and why?
My Birkenstocks. They are the most comfortable sandals ever. I actually just broke them out last week, and it's my favorite thing. I love them.
Probably my Vans, because they go with a lot.
It is just the basic flip-flop, because I'm always running around. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. They go with everything. They're just basically a black pair of flip-flops.
I am a Johnson Murphy Mezzalin Timer guy, so those are my favorite two shoes, and I have many colors and many styles of those shoes. So,
my Louboutins, because they're just sitting in a box looking pretty right now.
My favorite pair of shoes that I own are the ones that I have on. They're Sperry Docksiders. And because when I walk in them, they're really cushy and they're casual, unlike my dress shoes, which I normally wear 50 hours a week. So when I'm in these, I'm having fun.
Thought-provoking answers, West Bloomfield. Tune in next week on another episode of Sidewalk Talk.
If you'd like to see some of our other fun and interesting questions on the show, you can do so anytime and anywhere by visiting our website at civiccentertv.com/sidewalk talk. And now it's time for our Civic Center event update, where we provide you with all the latest that's happening around Greater West Bloomfield. And if you'd like to stay up to date on all of the following current events yourself, you can visit civiccentertv.com/events. Let's get started. Treat your muscles to a morning of gentle, therapeutic yoga at Spirit of Grace Church. Delightful, gentle yoga is appropriate for adults in all levels of physical activity. Experience is not necessary. Delightful, gentle yoga is taking place every Wednesday from 11 a.m. until noon. Drop-in price is $7 per class, or a monthly rate of $25 is available as well. It's encouraged that you bring your own yoga mat and be prepared to meet new friends and walk away with a better sense of your own well-being. For more information, visit spiritofgrace.church. Coming up on Wednesday, June 13th from 1 p.m. until 2:30 p.m., join Mind University at Jewish Family Service for a free informational session on how to identify the signs of a stroke and how to help someone who is having a stroke. You will leave the session feeling empowered and able to face this type of crisis situation with more knowledge and skill. Participants will also learn how to keep their brain healthy and what can be done to regenerate the brain in a healthy way after a stroke has occurred. For more information, contact Jody Fernandez at 248-592-2571. If you've ever wondered how the township runs, who is involved, and how they come up with relevant services, you have the opportunity to discover that and any other topic on your mind as you join in on Coffee with the Clerk, along with Township Clerk Debbie Binder and other important local officials she invites to join in on the fun and fellowship. Taking place on Fridays from 8:30 a.m. until 9:30 a.m. at Panera Bread off of Orchard Lake Road, this recurring event will allow you to get more involved with our township and meet other like-minded people who also care about our local government. You can contact the clerk's office by calling 248-451-4848 to find out more. The West Bloomfield Public Library is having their summer reading kickoff on June 16th from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. This event is free and open to the public. Kids of all ages will enjoy the festivities, which include a hippo chow down, a bounce house, circus props, special music and dancing, plus much more. Also be on the look for the Infinity photo booth and the game truck at the event. Reading can be fun, and this event is sure to get your family excited for summer reading. For more information, you can contact the Library Youth Services at 248-232-2250. On Monday, June 18th at the West Bloomfield Public Library, come enjoy the fun-filled music of Randy Kaplan. This high-energy music and dance event gets started at 10:30 in the morning and goes until 11:15. The entire family will enjoy the sounds of American roots music, and the storytelling will be sure to get you laughing. This event is free, but be sure to register with the library to secure your spot. You can register by calling the library at 248-232-2250. Coming up on June 19th in the Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital Demonstration Kitchen is an informative session on outdoor grilling that both you and your spouse will enjoy. Learn how to take your grilling skills from good to great with a team of experts on hand to teach everything from smoking your own meats, making delicious shish kebabs, and flipping the best burgers. Take a new look at making your summer meals quick, healthy, and cooked to perfection, something the whole family will enjoy. The cost for this class is $20 per person and $30 for two people. To register, contact Kelsey Bray at 248-325-3890. It's time again for Henry's Market on Main, running now until November 14th at Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital. Anyone can participate in Henry's Market on Main, a perfect way to procure fresh, locally grown produce and other products. From 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. on Wednesdays, you can stop by to purchase fresh and healthy food, including baked goods, herbs, honey, and more, as well as flowers and seedlings. Food samples will be available, as well as the hospital's specially invited chefs being on hand to demonstrate how to prepare healthy meals. This recurring event is free. For more information, contact Kelsey Bray at 248-325-0825. And that's all for now. However, if you're looking to find even more events going on in your neighborhood, then be sure to follow us at civiccentertv.com/events and look up our events calendar, or watch us here for more information on everything going on in the greater West Bloomfield area. As we head into the break, stay tuned, because afterwards I'll be talking with Meagan Kurnat, Marketing Manager for West Bloomfield Parks.
Don't go away. You're watching The Splash on Civic Center TV.
Civic Center TV is your home for everything greater West Bloomfield. Here you can tune into community programming such as our weekly news magazine show, The Splash, as well as coverage of local events and meetings in Kego Harbor, Sylvan Lake, Orchard Lake, and West Bloomfield. You can also watch all of your local programming online anytime at civiccentertv.com. Civic Center TV, television that's close to home.
Civic Center TV has gone social. Now it's easier than ever to watch, save, like, and share our videos online. See what's happening in your neighborhood, on the streets, and on the web at civiccentertv.com. Be a part of the conversation and get involved. We would love to hear from you. For links to our social media pages, visit us at our website or find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Civic Center TV, television that's close to home.
And now, back to The Splash on Civic Center TV.
Welcome back to The Splash. I'm Sheena Monnin, and here with me on the show this week is Meagan Kurnat, Marketing Manager for West Bloomfield Parks. Meagan, I'm really glad that you're here today to talk about something fun and adventurous for adults of multiple ages, right?
Yes, thank you so much for having me. We are really excited about our summer concert series this year, so just happy to be here to spread the word.
Yes, for sure. So this has been a tradition for quite a while. So talk to me about how it has been before we jump into some new and exciting evolution that's taking place.
Sure. Our concert series goes back to at least the early 80s. So it's a 30-plus year tradition here in West Bloomfield. Something that we look forward to it every year. We love having music in the park. Just combining, artistry with nature is just something that we're really passionate about. So going into this year, we really wanted to find a way to create something new for West Bloomfield, and we really wanted to make it more of an event. So instead of just coming to the park for an hour to listen to music, we've doubled the number of bands each night. So it's going to be a whole evening at the park. So we start at 5 and it goes until 8:30, so you can come right after work and spend the whole evening there.
Fantastic. And so do people come and sit on the lawn, bring blankets? Is it that kind of chill vibe that's going on there?
Yeah, it's kind of whatever you want to make out of it. We do have a beer and wine tent this summer.
Oh, cool.
That's going to be put on by Lakeland Youth Baseball. They're one of our partners. We've worked with them for many years. So this will be a fundraiser for them. So the beer tent will open up at 5 o'clock, so you're welcome to take advantage of the seating in there, or you can bring your lawn chair inside the tented area, or you can just sit out on the lawn and enjoy the music out there as well.
Great. So we have a beer and wine tent, right? We have food trucks and live music, multiple bands. This is really amped up. Is that why it's called 2.0?
Yeah, absolutely. And so you mentioned the food trucks. We're bringing in different food trucks each week, so everyone can try something different, and the trucks each week offer different foods, so you won't see 2 hamburger trucks or anything like that. It's different varieties of food. And then as far as the bands go, the way we kind of structured it this year was to have the first band be a specific genre. So the first week, it's kind of like a funky band. They have some big horns, and they do a lot of jazzy funk type stuff. And then the second band every night is kind of your top 40, so music that everybody can enjoy. So we tried to,
clever,
yeah. And then the second week we have Audrey Ray, who is a country singer, and she works locally. She's really involved with the chamber, so it's great to bring in people that are already known in the community and have those relationships too. So we're really looking forward to having her. And then the third opening band is a blues and rock group.
Cool.
So yeah, just a great mix of different types of music.
What's your favorite type that we have coming?
Oh, I love like the Motown. Yeah. There's something about being in the park with like big horns and just those classics, and you can see the crowd really getting into it and dancing, and so definitely the Motown type
I love
music.
it. That one I want to stop by for sure. Awesome. Yeah. So thinking in terms of people getting out, maybe getting away from their busy schedules, maybe leaving the kids with a babysitter, and just coming out with friends, maybe a significant other, how important is that for us as adults to take care of ourselves and make sure that we're having a good time too?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everyone needs a little mental health break, and it doesn't get much better than a beautiful night in the park with some great music and food and beer and wine if you choose. So there's a little bit of something for everyone, and we hope everyone just comes and checks it out this year.
Wonderful. What I love about West Bloomfield, among lots of other things, is in the township we're really good at all of these community events. Do you see that the events inspire the community to come together even more?
I think so, absolutely, because West Bloomfield doesn't really have a traditional downtown. So whether it's us at WB Parks or the library or some of these other community groups, I think we really take on the responsibility of bringing everyone together to kind of get to know your neighbors and spend that time and build that sense of community. So it's something that we as a department have really tried to do, and this is just another opportunity to do that.
That's a good point. I hadn't really noticed that until you said that. There isn't really downtown, so that's why we have all these events. That's wonderful. Cool. Yeah. So people are getting really excited, because I am, sincerely, where can they go to find more information, get details on the the food trucks, the bands, all of that.
Yeah, we have links for all the bands, all the food trucks, everything on our website, wbparks.org. And of course, we're all over social media, so check us out on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Awesome. Now, do they have to register, or can they just stop by?
Nope, they can just come on in, and it's free entry to the park.
Oh, great.
So you don't
Nice.
have to pay or anything.
Oh, perfect. Great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. Thanks for
Yeah.
being here. I appreciate
Thanks for having me.
No worries. Once again, everyone, we've been speaking with Meagan Kurnat, Marketing Manager for West Bloomfield Parks. Now let's head over to another of our recurring segments called Parenting on the Go, where Samana Sheik sat down with Rebecca Zusel for some helpful tips about parenting babies.
Hello and welcome to Parenting on the Go. I'm your host, Samana Sheik. Today I'm joined by Rebecca Zusel, a licensed clinical social worker and family therapist at Hand to Help. Welcome, Ms. Zusel. So I have a short anecdote for you. My sister had 2 twin boys about 6 months ago, and parenting can be stressful. So can you tell me what it's like for parents in their first year?
Wow, that is stressful. Parenting can be stressful at any time, but yes. Parenting the first year of life can be particularly stressful for new parents. First of all, it's the first time in a parent's life where they're caring for somebody other than themselves. For partners, this can mean a change in your roles, a change in your life completely. There's no handbook that comes with your child for you when you leave the hospital. Babies come with new transitions in the family roles, like I said, with no sleep, changing eating patterns, changing routines, and lots of new developmental things that they're learning. Parents want to do their best. And with doing their best, often anxiety comes up. They want to feel confident in these changes. And sometimes when you're not feeling that way, you feel guilt and you feel shame. And parents shouldn't, because we all want to succeed, and there's no shame in wanting or needing help.
Okay, so where can you find help if it's needed?
Well, that's a great question, because there's lots of help out there for us as parents. My first recommendation is always go to a medical professional. That could be your pediatrician, that could be your OB-GYN, or a primary care physician. You must rule out any medical concerns for you or for your baby first. And for you, I mean, maybe the mom is experiencing some hormonal changes, something called maybe baby blues or anxiety, postpartum depression related to after childbirth. Once your medical professional can rule these things out, then they can assist you in finding a great mental health practitioner, someone like myself, a clinician, who could assist you in getting some support. But it doesn't end there. We have support all around us, and we're fortunate today to live in a society that has so much technology available to us that we can get on our computers and look out and find answers to almost any question we have on the internet. And that can be a wonderful resource for basic questions. However, when we need some more human-to-human contact, we have a community available to us.
Of course, that reminds me of searching things on the Mayo Clinic and finding out that things are incorrect.
Exactly, exactly. So the community available to us are things like hospitals, the library, community education, synagogues and temples, churches. All those places have classes, parent-toddler classes, swim classes, education classes, networking available to us to help connect us with other parents who are in the same position as us, raising children, asking the same questions we're asking, looking for answers, looking for connections, helping us on our parenting journey together.
Okay, so do you have any final recommendations or guidance?
I do. You know, if you're looking to help answer your baby's sleep questions, early development, you can maybe read a book like Healthy Sleep Habits, Happy Child, 1, 2, 3 Magic, or How to Talk to Your Child So Your Child Will Listen. Those are some great books if you want to read. If you want to contact me at my website, you're welcome to contact me at www.rebeccazusel.com or email me with questions at Rebecca at ahandthe2help.com, and I'm happy to answer them for you.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us for this episode of Parenting on the Go. If you would like to look up more helpful parenting tips, you can visit the West Bloomfield Youth Assistance website at wbyouthassistance.org.
For more episodes of Parenting on the Go, visit civiccentertv.com/parenting-to-go. Now it's time for our final segment on The Splash called Person of the Week, where we recognize those within the community who are either inspiring or providing toward others. And this week's recipient is Danielle Zalk, longtime volunteer with the West Bloomfield Township Public Library. For 13 years, Danielle has been a consistent part of the volunteer group at the West Bloomfield Township Public Library. Danielle's passion for organizing and keeping things looking tidy is coupled with her desire to serve our community. As a staple in the library, her time is spent doing tasks that may seem humble in nature, but are a huge part of what keeps the library running smoothly. From organizing magazines to staying on top of the outdated books that need to be taken off the shelves, Danielle knows that her efforts are helping readers of all ages to find the materials they need in an easy, convenient manner. Danielle is known for seeing projects through from start to finish, an important quality when volunteering in a place as busy as the library. Having spent over 1,000 hours volunteering, Danielle feels she knows many of the people who visit the library. Danielle enjoys all aspects of her volunteer work, and there is no doubt the librarians, other volunteers, and library users appreciate the hours she spends serving the community so faithfully, which is why she is our Person of the Week. If you happen to know someone who is providing a service to their community, then let us know by sending an email to thesplash@civiccentertv.com. We want to congratulate those who are making a difference in our area, and we appreciate all of your suggestions. That's going to do it for us this week, but remember, you can watch new episodes of The Splash every Monday at 5:30 p.m. or throughout the week for replays. You can also watch every episode online at civiccentertv.com. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook under Civic Center TV 15, YouTube at Civic Center TV 15, and on Twitter at Civic Center TV for more information. For all of our friends in Sylvan Lake, Orchard Lake, Keego Harbor, and West Bloomfield, I'm Sheena Monnin. Thank you for watching The Splash.